The following video is taken from the Earth chapter of The Outside Edge, which can be tried for free through the link below. Now, let's give some attention to one of the most neglected parts of our bodies. We're going to be strengthening the 10 tips at the end of the chain as we rep out curls with our toes. To set up, all you're going to need for this is a rolled up pair of socks. My preference is medium thickness, but feel free to experiment to find the best pair for you. You may also want something to lean on so you can really dig in once we begin, and an option to wear toe spreaders if you like. Drive the ball of your foot into the lower edge of the rolled up pair of socks and grip the socks with your toes as hard as you can for a split second and then release. You want to make sure you keep your heels slightly lifted off the floor so the weight is in the front of the foot, driving down as the toes grip in. Now repeat reps of this over and over until the fatigue is too much. It could take anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes per side. You might feel this in your foot, your calf or your shin, or in your glutes, which is the eventual goal and where you will feel it if you do this exercise often enough. Aglets are the little caps on the end of shoelaces that stop them from fraying. We also have telomeres, which act in the same way on the end of our chromosomes. I believe that our toes act in a similar way to these, but for our fascia. And so if our toes are underdeveloped due to growing up in shoes from too young an age, then therefore they may not be doing a job they were designed to do. Another metaphor I like is to see our toes like tuning pegs on a guitar, and our body as the instrument. If the pegs are too loose, the notes sound off, and the guitar will not be able to play harmonious music. If our toes are too weak, then the fascia in our body may not be tensioned right, contributing to lack of harmony in our movement due to slack in the network. And when we overuse the body in this fragile place, it causes fraying in the fascia upstream, like a tear in a pair of tights, which could be felt as pain in the ankle, knee, or possibly hip, with a variety of names for the symptoms, or potentially in the same root as the weakness in the toes. And as we strengthen the toes, this helps us to batten down the hatches and secure the end of the line. Where we feel the fatigue when we do this exercise could be where the fraying is. And over time, and with reps in the toes pulling on the network, the holes start to become filled in, until we're able to feel the pull for the toes to curl come all the way from our glutes, as the network is rebuilt and the correct viscosity restored. To cover all of my toes when I do this, I have two focuses. I do most of my reps with a big toe focus, as this naturally pulls on the second and third toes as well. And I do some of my reps with a fourth toe focus, as this also pulls on the third and fifth toes too. In summary, you're going to drive the ball of your foot into the floor, keeping the heel slightly lifted, and squeeze as tightly as you can with the toes. Repeat this until you're totally fatigued, and then swap feet. It should take around 1 to 3 minutes. I'd recommend you do this every day if you can, or otherwise every other day as part of the Earth program or your own program. They say if you take care of the pennies, the pounds look after themselves. So maybe if we take care of our toes, our legs and glutes will take care of themselves.